Jade, can you explain how a guy who's in a concussion protocol for 3 days sets an SEC single game total offense record?
God, that's pretty much it. I can't even explain that honestly. Just how he created me. Being able to just be tough. And get through stuff quickly. It was my first concussion, so just doing everything that they said I needed to do, progress daily. So it just worked out.
Jayden, in the back, just take us through what you see out there. Obviously, Coach talked about your patience and your willingness to wait, but then when you do see it opening up, what are you thinking when you have those moments?
When I do see it open up, scoring, you know, trying to be more smart when I run, but there's times where I'm able to squeak through somebody, we call it split two, be able to split two, get a couple more yards or potentially score. So that's kind of what I think when I'm sitting back there. I try to be more patient back there. Let things open up, let guys open up down the field. But if I see a run lane, I'm going to take it, just be decisive about it.
Right here, Coach talked about your week of preparation, the mental reps you took, and everything. Can you kind of walk us through what this week was like for you, and maybe the transition from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and kind of knowing what could happen this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it was rough. Monday, we usually have things, be able to watch the film from the last game, scouting report on the next team, and I wasn't able to be a part of that. Obviously, things was bothering me and stuff like that. So Tuesday came and, kind of just try to stay in the same routine. They're limiting me as much as possible, but I still try to figure out ways, still to keep my same routine, watch film, just stay consistent. And then Tuesday helped out a lot, be able to see Garrett and Ricky go out there and practice, but also being behind, getting mental reps and, watching the practice film. Just being dialed in, as much as possible. And then, Wednesday and Thursday allowed me to practice a little bit. So, once you get physical reps, just trying to make the most of it, every rep I got.
Jayden, right here in the back. Do you feel like tonight was your Heisman moment? You've had a lot of great games this season, but was tonight your Heisman moment to the nation and tell them I'm the best player in the country?
I'll say so. As humbly as possible, but I just give thanks to God and my teammates, because without them I wouldn't be in this situation.
Over here, Jayden. Tonight you became the first player in FBS history to finish a game with 350 passing yards, 200 rushing yards. Also joined Johnny Manziel as just the second player in SEC history to finish a game with 200 passing yards, 200 rushing yards. Just what are your initial thoughts on that?
I can't do it on my own. Some things I'm able to do on my own, but O-line gotta block. Running backs got to do what they got to do, and receivers got to make plays. I'm just back there just trying to get them the ball, let them do what they do. O-line they're doing an incredible job. Up front, just dominating the opponent.
You and Garrett were having some fun with the Heisman Trophy. Are you taking the attitude today, I'm just going to have some fun with this, and whatever happens with it? Or?
Yeah, most definitely. That's what you got to do. You got to control what you can control. And one thing I can control is how I approach each and every week, how I practice and how I play. And then from there, I can make those decisions.
Two more for Jade.
Jayden, your 51-yard run in particular, y'all just Florida just taking the lead for the first time. Can you take us through that play? And did you actually intentionally look off the linebacker before escaping?
Yeah, I was kind of in between if I was going to dump it down to Josh or, run. So I seen the linebacker, make his move, and then I just countered off of that. Basically, was able to run and then, split two guys and be able to score. So, some things I can't explain what I do. I'll just be in the moment, honestly. But I just know before, and I was just seeing what the linebacker was going to do.
Your 85-yard run, just describe that play, and also just could you feel the guy behind you? And sometimes guys have to look at the replay boards to see where guys are behind them. Tell me what you did in that play.
The DN crash and Malik, he threw a great block, that allowed me to get down the sideline. From there, my whole thought process is just don't get caught. So You know, I started getting tired a little bit at the end, but you know, one thing I just didn't want to get caught, because if I did, I was going to hear it for the rest of the week. Thank you, guys.